Think hashtags are a thing of the past? Well, think again. Hashtags are still one of the best ways to boost engagement and reach on Instagram, and you don't have to spend a dime to do it.
Hi, I'm Ewan from Later, and today I'm going to share how you can create a hashtag strategy that grows your followers, boosts your engagement rate, and builds a stellar community for your account. But before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you can always stay on top of the latest social media tips and trends. Okay, so you might be wondering, are hashtags really that important? After all, it's not 2010 anymore. But in many ways, hashtags are just as important as ever. When you add a hashtag to an Instagram post, that post will be visible on the corresponding hashtag search results page, which is a huge opportunity to tap into relevant audiences. Hashtags can also help the Instagram algorithm accurately categorize your posts, like adding a label to a filing system. This all helps to ensure your posts are surfaced in the relevant Instagram Explore pages, which is another mega hack for growth on Instagram. So, with this in mind, it's worth putting some time and effort into your hashtag strategy. But before we jump into our top tips, here are a few things to keep in mind. Number 1, your account has to be public in order for your post to surface under hashtag search results. Number 2, you can only add hashtags to your own posts, whether that's in the caption or the comments. And number 3, you can use up to 30 hashtags in an Instagram feed post and 10 in an Instagram story. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, let's get into the strategies. While it may be tempting to use the most popular hashtags with millions of posts, it's better to find and use hashtags that are smaller, more niche, and have an engaged audience that's relevant to your own industry. So, how can you find these super niche, community-driven hashtags? I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. You don't have to do much. The best way is to look and see what Instagram hashtags your audience, competitors, and industry leaders are already using. Obviously, you shouldn't just copy and paste their hashtags, but you can use them to understand what is resonating with your target audience. The more you investigate, the more fruitful your list of hashtags will become. Another great way to find hashtag inspiration is by using Later's hashtag suggestions feature. Hashtag suggestions work by automatically finding relevant hashtags for your posts based on other hashtags that you use. Just give us a hashtag that you've had success with, and we'll show you 30 related hashtags you can experiment with. You can then pick and choose which of these hashtags to add to your posts. All you have to do is click Insert Hashtags, and they'll be added to the end of your caption. Now, let's talk about optimization. We're all about working smarter, not harder. And the best way to do this is by analyzing your hashtags over time and monitoring which ones are delivering the most value for your account. By analyzing your hashtags over time, you'll discover which ones are working and which ones aren't, so you can curate your hashtags for the best possible results. And if you want a more detailed breakdown of which hashtags are driving the most engagement, check out Later's hashtag analytics. You can learn more about this feature by clicking the link in this video description. Our next tip is to make sure you're optimizing your hashtags so they show up in the top results page for a hashtag search. If you've ever searched for a hashtag on Instagram, you've probably noticed top posts are shown first in the results page, making them a great way to get discovered by new users. The key to getting on the top post page is high post engagement. So, to ensure your posts get as much engagement as possible, you'll need to post where your followers are most active on Instagram. If you're not sure when your followers are most active, check out Later's Best Time to Post feature. It automatically calculates when your audience are most engaged based on your historical Instagram activity. It's also important to note that the top posts generally take their position within the first 24 hours of posting, so you need to get those likes and comments to roll in quickly after posting. So don't just post and ghost, reply to those comments. Okay, so our final hashtag optimization tip might be quick, but it's super effective. Encourage your followers to stay up to date with your content by promoting your own branded hashtag. Make sure to add it to your Instagram bio, use it frequently in your posts, and be sure to engage with others when they use the hashtag. Before we wrap up this video, I want to answer some of the questions we get asked all the time about hashtags at Later. And believe me, we get a lot. The first question is, when should I use Instagram hashtags? Well, the simple answer is as much as possible. Whenever you share content to Instagram, whether it's a post or a story, you need to be adding a variety of relevant hashtags to maximize your reach. The next question is, how many hashtags should I use? This answer isn't quite so black and white. Many experts recommend using the maximum allowed. However, some recommend using, 5 to 10 well-targeted hashtags. Keep in mind that success on Instagram comes from not being afraid to experiment. So apply the same thinking to your hashtag strategy. Experiment with the numbers you use in your posts until you find your own sweet spot.
Should I share hashtags in my captions or comments?
Instagram has confirmed it makes no difference whether you add your hashtags to the caption or the comment section in your post. So it's up to you if you'd like to include the hashtags in a caption or add them to a comment instead. It won't affect how they rank. I repeat, it won't affect how they rank. If you want to have a cleaner looking caption, we recommend adding line breaks before your hashtags or tucking them away in the comments. Tucking them right down in the comments. And one last bonus later hack. You can schedule a comment containing all your hashtags to go live at the same time as your Instagram post. So there you have it. You're now up to date with the latest hashtag hacks and best practices so you can create a killer hashtag strategy that reaches new audiences. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And if you want more Instagram tips, check out the video description below. I've linked several great blog posts to help with your hashtag and growth strategy. That's all from me. Happy hashtagging and see you in the next video.